this is Azrak. So, voice reveal, whoa, pog. Uh, nice. So, I'm gonna be using my voice for this because typing in chat was tedious and painful and frankly really dumb. I mean, I really should have done that, but like, it's okay. So, uh, okay, so voice. So, this is going to be a guide on all woodcutting locations in RPGMO, this game here. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go over each of the different types of logs and then showing you like where you can find them, what the best spots are for where you are in the game, and all that wonderful stuff. So disclaimer for you people who know what Sylvanus is. Sylvanus, I'm going to be covering that in the end of the video because I'd rather not use a Sylph for like every log because that would be expensive and very, dumb. So yeah, Sylph, if I mention Sylph, just like, keep watching until the end of the video and you'll know what I'm talking about. That's great. Okay, so let's start this off. The first log is fur. That's this thing right here. You can chop fur at level 1 and above, and fur also drops doorpad souls when you chop it in doorpad. That, kind of makes sense. So you chop it in doorpad if you're a noob. I mean, there's not much else to it. If you are slightly more experienced and you're, confident walking around, you teleport to Narwa, you walk down here. This is no man's land. This is Narwa. There's fur here. Narwa fur, if you right-click drops on it, you notice that it actually drops Narwa souls as opposed to regular doorpad souls. Narwa souls are significantly more useful. If you chop it here, you can actually, like, if I were to check the market, Narwa soul sell. Alright, they sell for a good deal. I mean, they're pretty decent. Narwa souls are nice. So if, it doesn't really matter all that much because it's really not a big deal, but should you want to do that, you can. I'm going to reset my pet look here because going to NML is dumb. Okay. So next tree is cactus. You can find cactus in the desert, or also known as reed. Okay, so you chop it here, you bank over here, and then reval, cactus drops reval souls. And this is a level 5 tree. Okay, next tree is going to be back in Warpath. And this tree is called Oak. So Oak is level 10, and Oak also drops green leaves. You can find Oak. This is one oak tree right here. I don't like that spot. It's not as good in my opinion. If you bank here, and then you run down here, there is an oak tree right here, which is my preferred spot for cutting oak. Not that I really do that. But yes. Okay, next log is going to be Willow. Willow is a big one because Willow actually has like a reasonable amount of demand these days. So let me bring in teleport. Jesus. Okay, so Willow is the level 20 log. Willow drops oak, old leaves, along with logs. So there's Willow right here. You bank in the doorpad outpost chest that I just showed you. This is one spot. This is not the best spot, but this is probably the best spot for beginners. If I were to teleport to Cesis and then walk down here, okay. So this is it's a harder path, but there is a willow tree right here. The reason you would do that is if you wanted to cut the next log, which is maple. So I'm gonna skip one of Willow's locations and just kind of skip the maple for now. I'll go back on that later. But if you bank in the Cesis chest, there is a maple tree right here, which requires level 35. So maple drops bulk of souls, and you cut it like right here. There's no better place to cut it. You don't really need to waste a silver on maple. And that is maple. So the other willow spot is in Narwa. It is in not in Narwa, sorry. It is in Felon Island. So if I bring this and this, with the permission, so I can go into here. So if I open the map here, you can see that there is a willow spot right here. There's also oak, but there's really no point in doing that. So this is Lost Relic. You have the blessing. So if I were to, walk over, all the mountains are dead. Okay. So one of the farming loggers. And just walk past these dumb behemoths. You can see there is. Okay. So goodbye behemoth, and then willow right here. This is a really nice spot because if you equip the blessing and the axe, you can actually bank the chest right here, which is definitely the fastest of all the 3 willow areas. So I've already covered maple, so next log is going to be spirit. Spirit is level 45 and up, and spirit drops ceases souls. Don't ask me why. So if you have over 70 combat level, this walk becomes much easier, and you can just do it like this, and then the tree is right here. If I were to head back without the combat level, I would have to do something like this, right? So I have to go here, like this. I mean, I've done this walk a lot of times. It's really painful, it's really annoying, it's not fun, right? But like, so if you're confident fighting a couple mobs, you go down here. There's one right here, as you know, you probably noticed. There is usually an energy ghost here that you have to kill, I believe. I know you have to kill the skeleton ghost, skeleton assassin. So that's a good place. There's also this other place over here if you're better off killing an energy ghost. They just have melee block, but if you're using like a magic pouch, it's probably better. I think this is the better choice because you only have to actually put 3 hits. Okay, so next up is blue palm. So blue palm is found in a couple of places. Blue palm is level 55, and it also drops aconitum seeds or whatever you call them, however you pronounce it. Blue palm is probably the best money-making log for a really, really long time. So it's very important. Okay, so generally you'll cut blue palm in Sylvanus until level 80, and then you'll cut them in Forest Masters Guild or Woodcutting Guild if you don't have the level. If you are, you know, a little bit, you know, more pain tolerant, you can get rid of this grass snake here, and then bank in that chest over there, and then if you walk down here, so I can walk past the baby emerald dragons, which is really nice. I can also walk past these spiders, which makes for a much easier walk. I cannot walk past the grass killers or these guys. Okay, so blue palm right here, it's not ideal, it's not a great place to cut it, but like, should you want to not use Sylvanus perms, you can. I would not recommend it though, personally, because, you know, it's painful. So generally you'll cut blue palm in either Woodcutting Guild or what's that place called? Forest Masters Guild. I'm gonna show you Woodcutting Guild really quick if I take a Doorpad teleport, because there are no mochi teleports. Woodcutting Guild is slowly walk over. So the thing about mochi is that it actually has like multiple chests, which is pretty cool. That's a chest. This is a chest. I'm gonna use this chest. Ooh, okay, that's my ult. I should not be on this world. My bad, mods. I did not realize that. I am sorry. Okay, so you chest here. You walk down here. Alright. And Woodcutting Guild is over here. Blue palm is here. It's not a fun walk. If you want to do this walk, unequip your axe, because otherwise you're gonna run into these fir trees and it's really gonna be annoying. I usually end up deleting. I probably delete like, you know, hundreds of fur doing that walk. It's not great. Better off doing Forest Master Guild. I'll show you Forest Master Guild after I cover the next log. So the next log is back in Ceases. If you haven't noticed, there's a trend going on here. Ceases is a jungle, so there's gonna be trees here. I mean, but like, anyways. So the next log is Magic Oak, abbreviated to MOAC. Blue palm is also abbreviated to BP. So if I were to walk over here, past the knockup, okay. You can avoid, there's this one grass snake here you have to kill, and then there's one barbarian shaman, 2 barbarian shamans you have to kill. If you do not have 115 combat level, don't do this path unless you have 150 combat level. Magic Oak is this one, and or this one. Okay, so Magic Oak is level 65. Magic Oak also drops, I believe it is, if I'm not stupid, I believe it's like these herb seeds. Blood herb seeds, my bad. So, yes, so Magic Oak drops blood herb seeds. Um, I'm going to go to witches next. I do not have a star knowledge teleport. I should probably get a star knowledge teleport. Good. That's pricey, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go pick up a teleport because I am poor and I need to not spend excess coin on stuff. Alright, so this is Witches 1. If I head over here and kill a couple emerald plants, very annoying mobs, they kind of get in the way all the time, but whatever. Die. You too. I'm getting combat XP, so it's fine. Some more poisonous behemoths. I did not mean to run into him. Oh well. I believe it's like 1 poisonous behemoth and 2 emerald plants you have to kill, if I'm not mistaken. If I go here, I have to kill 1, and then go up here and kill another 1. So I think this is faster. Anyways. So in Woodcutting Guild, Forest Master Guild, this requires 80 woodcutting and 50 fletching. And this is basically a good spot for almost every log post, pre-void. So Witches 2 is honestly kind of a woodcutting heaven because you have both the Void and Forest Master Guild here. I want to kill him. So the chest is over here, and then if you have 80 plus woodcutting and 50 plus fletching, you can chop wood. If you go up this ladder here, you'll be entered to Woodcutting Guild, Forest Master Guild, my bad. And basically, I can walk past these ice mummies and show you what it's like. So, up here. Right, so if you see up here, there's blue home here, there's magic oak here. The ladder is like right next to there, and it's really close. And so basically, it's probably the best non-Sylvanus walk for both blue palm and magic oak. Okay, so the next tree is Void Tree. This is level 85 plus tree, and it drops golden apple seeds and dragon herb seeds, as well as Sylvanus permissions. Okay, if I don't get my pathing wrong. So chest again here, walk down here, avoid the dogs because they will kill you, avoid the soul eaters because again they will kill you. Is there anything up here? Oh wait, one place. So here we go, walk down here. The Void Tree is over here, again level 85. So Void is the first tree that drops Sylvanus permissions. I want to note this because every tree that drops Sylvanus permissions gets a plus 10% chance to a success chance in Sylvanus, in Sylv, but you do not get extra Sylv perm drops inside of Sylv because that would be weird. Okay, so next log is Dragon's Blood. Dragon's Blood, you can find it over here, but why would you do that? That's there's 10 or so mobs here. Why? Just why? Just do it in Sylv. You can also do it in Devil's Triangle. If you want to do it there, I believe you have to have over 135 combat level. In my opinion, just do it in Sylv because you want the extra 10% chance. So, Dragon's Blood drops golden apple seeds, as well as obviously Sylv, if you don't cut it in this place. Okay, let's see. On the topic of... Okay, so... Going back to Void, I've seen people... Walk with teleport. I should probably... Yeah, okay, walk with teleport. So, in Sylv, I've seen people cut Void logs in Broccoli Undyne Forest. I don't know why they do this, honestly. I'm a little bit confused. Oh my god, okay. But... it does exist. If you want to try it and tell me why, go ahead in the comment section, I guess. But otherwise, I don't really know. I'm gonna list it here for the point of being completionist. But yeah. Okay, so if I actually open a new tab, Devil's Direction, there is destinations. You can't really see most of this, but it's fine. DB is Dragon's Blood. This is the starting island, so Destination Island, Dragon's Blood. So down, down, up, down, down. I did not bring a potion here, so probably a bad idea, but I think it should be okay. So down, down, up, down, down, I believe. I'm not stupid. Okay. 1, 2. Down, down, up, down, down. Alright. Down, down, up. Sorry, I cannot memorize this stuff. Down, down, up, down. Oh, these guys are annoying. I don't really like these mobs. Down. That's the Blizzard altar. Nice. I believe if you, so I think it's one more down. It is one more down. Just like random fake white gold here. I didn't bring a teleport. That was probably a bad idea. Okay, here I am. So there's red edge here, which is nice. There's, okay, this is the dragon's blood tree. Actually it's pretty decent. So if you right click on this, golden apple seeds, silverms. To leave this horrible place, I have to go down and then up. So I can do that right now. Down and then up. Wonderful. Okay, so that's Dragon's Blood. It looks like it's a pretty decent path. I think it's over 150 combat level and it'll be combat list. It is not like actually bad, but in my opinion, I mean still go for Sylph because like there aren't that many people with 100 plus, 150 plus combat level. And I mean, if you have 150 plus combat level, you shouldn't really need to be watching this. Anyway, so this is Broccoli on Diforest. Oh, I did not expect to one-shot that, but okay. Alright. Oh, geez, let me stop running into mobs. So, there is the Void here. This is like, you have to kill one rock golem, and then from Void, it's, so I guess it looks a little bit, like, faster and safer, but I don't really understand. So you test here, well, let me see if I can show you. Killing the rock golem is annoying because he has a lot of defense, and I don't really hit him very much. Rock forest mobs are generally annoying, so yeah, these are rock golem. Not a big fan. Anyways, so, okay, so while I'm here, I might as well go down to Wittgenstein, and then there's the last log, which is Sequoia. So Sequoia, needs 120 plus level woodcutting, which is really high. And then it also drops the same things as, void logs. So it drops Sequoia logs, obviously. And then you also drop golden apple seeds and dragon herb seeds. Sequoia logs are only used for like one thing as far as I know, which is like the Sequoia fishing rod. I might be wrong with that. So the void tree is right here. So I guess it's combat list, not counting the one rock golem over here. I don't know why I would do this, honestly. If someone knows why I would do this, like, feel free to tell me. Again. So I'm just gonna run from this guy because I don't really want to spend time killing him. And then let's head down to Wittgenstein. I'm gonna get some food because Witt is a scary place. Food? Food. Okay, Wittgenstein. I believe the best path to go through here is just like head past this rock golem and then do it like you would go to the path and you go down instead. Yeah, okay, so I do believe that the Wittgenstein Sequoia log with Sequoia tree is a combat list place. So, pretty cool. Alright, die. Wittgenstein. This is probably one of the coolest maps in my opinion, but whatever. I did not bring it to do a map review. I might actually do this. Okay. Let's see. So the chest is over here. It looks like the log is over here. So I guess if you walk past this way, I know this place is mostly combat list. So if I head down to the chest, these bumps are all passive, which makes it so much easier to do because you don't have to worry about, combat level requirements. So then in this case, I mean, you guys will walk past like some of the metal dragons and such, right? So that might be scary. Let's hope I don't die because this place is not, it's not one of the easier maps. Chest over here, walk past here. Alright. 60 speed feels kind of slow when you're walking such large distances. I mean, obviously this is the last log, so, they couldn't make it, like, an easy place to get to. But, skulls, I would obviously go here. Ooh, metal dragon, these guys are strong. Okay, if my combat allowances this, I do not die to these. Wonderful news. Okay, good stuff. Those guys are a little bit stronger than the metal dragons, but they should be okay as well. Ooh, so this is the last mining place, I believe, for forging. You dealer, right? very cool. Okay, so yeah, so Sequoia does look combatless from the Wittgenstein chest. That's pretty good news because that means that you can do this without going to NML. So the one other place you can chop Sequoia is in No Man's Land. So No Man's Land is, of course, a scary place because people can kill you there. Yeah, so that's good stuff. I think I went the wrong way. I did not go the wrong way. Did I? I think I'm okay. I'm okay. Cool. Good stuff. Right. I'm going to head back here because it's like a less scary path. But right. So if our please die, I got a Yarrow. What is this? Go away. I don't need you. Cool. So I should have brought an Narwa teleport, but that's fine. So once again, the last log, you can also cut it in that other place, No Man's Land. No Man's Land is a scary place, as I've already said like, multiple times, but whatever. Jeez, stupid rock golems. Okay, if I can walk properly, please, thank you, Cool, good stuff. Let's see, sis, Narwa teleport, head down to No Man's Land again, then I have to reset my padlock again, which is really annoying. Right, so, okay, that looks scary, let's not do this. World topping, bad stuff. Rory will probably kill me. I don't know if he can at the Sequoia log, but I'd rather not risk it. So let's see. I mean, I'm in full gear. I really do not want to die. Okay, yeah, so this is only 20 combat levels, so not many people can kill you here. Well, I mean, 120 is not a good place to be, but like, yeah, so Sequoia is here. It is the level 120 log. So, okay, so I'm gonna cut out here, and then I will show you Sylve on my alt. Ah, stupid knights. Okay. Cool, so next up is going to be Sylve. I'm just gonna say this now. You should be expecting a part 2 of this, because a part 2 as in like part 2 of woodcutting. So I'm still gonna be doing woodcutting. It's gonna be woodcutting, but the next one is going to be like a woodcutting progression guide. So like which logs you should chop when, where to cut them, and stuff like that. So that you know how to get to a high level like ASAP. That's cool. Okay. Click on this. Copy look. Hello, org. No, please. Thank you. Alright. Okay. So this is after a cut, which is, ooh, editing fancy. Okay, so, this is my other account, or one of them. So this is me showing you Sylvanus. Because I actually have woodcutting levels on this account, I can actually use the Sylve perm. So 200k is a little bit overpriced, but like they go from 150k to 200k. It's not bad, right? It's not a bad price. So if I pull one out, you can see that like if I click on this, I get teleported to Sylve. So Sylve is a nice place. You have magic oak, willow, moac, fir, cactus, blue palm, maple right here, oak, willow, all this good stuff, void, and then spirit, dragon's blood. There is no sequoia in this map, but that's okay because not many people can chop sequoia anyways. So let's see. Oh, I did not mean to chop that. Anyway, so like the point is, so while you're inside Sylvanus, the things that you can get all of these with a fletch shield right here. You have 1 hour to chop as many logs as you possibly can. You want to use most of this on because these things are not cheap. I mean, compared to the other firms, they are pretty cheap, like still. But you can chop all of these. For all logs that are void or higher, you have a disproportionate chance of success comparatively. What this means is that like you cannot get Sylve perms from these. So if I were to head over to Dragon's Blood, you can see there's no Sylve perm drop chains. Right, that's important. If you do like under, blue palm, or I mean I think that's just because I don't have a low level weight, so it doesn't show up the non-void drops. But you cannot get Sylve perms from from Sylve because that would be really dumb and unfair. So if I were to do a slash craft item void log, Skill. So you can see that there's actually two nodes here. So because there can be no, this is why you use people use Sylve for Dragon's Blood. You can get an extra, I believe, 10% chance. On Void, it's an extra 10% chance to cut the log successfully compared to outside of Sylve because you cannot get burned. However, if I were to go to Magic Oath, which does not drop, you can see that it's always the same. There is no extra chance for anything under Void, because Void is when you first start dropping Sylvanus permissions. If I were to do Dragon's Blood, you can tell that 10% chance. So Sylve is pretty great because for more if you're using this place, you really should be using it to be chopping Blue Palm, because Blue Palm nodes outside of Sylve before level 80 are really painful. And you'll usually find, a couple people chopping Sylve here. After level 80, which I am, I'm just using a Sylve to show you this. You don't really have a point of chopping here. So what's nice about this though is it's 5 steps from chest, right? Which is really, really easy to access. And it's nice. It's really nice. Anyways. Okay, so the other thing about Sylve is that you have an hour. I'm pretty sure if you switch worlds, you're still inside Sylve. It's a separate map. It's unlike, mini game or something. If I were to the top. Okay. Yeah, if I were to world top, I am still in Sylvanus. So next up, I'm going to be going over the strategies for woodcutting. Great. And cut here.